Alright. Let's see if I got everything going on here. Everything's maybe working. Testing voice. Okay, I can hear that. So that's a good sign. Let's see. That's not correct. Why does it do that? I think that's working. Where's my chat bar? So I can see that. Cool. All right, how's everyone doing today? So finally, I'm actually going to do the final boss on my first playthrough with Marvel Champions Age of Apocalypse. And real quickly, after my last scenario, no audio. You can't hear me? Don't say that. Okay. I just come on. I've got a troll in here. Lord Havoc, you're trolling. Come on. I expect that from Josh. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? It looks nice. It's sleek. I don't know. I feel like the orange would have been too bright. I mean, I don't think there's I think the cards definitely look a lot better than when I was playing on that green one. It just seemed like, I don't know, that this seems. I think I do need to do like another light, and then maybe I'll finally get lighting figured out. But yeah, no, I'm gonna do the final fight with Apocalypse. I'm doing this on standard 3. So when I won my last mission campaign in the scenario, I'm allowed to. I think it was under the evacuate the survivors. I can include 1 copy of an upgrade from any aspect. So I chose to give my boy some superpower healing factor. So now I'm better than Wolverine, and I can turn to ice, right? So, because if I could just be at, if I could get my power belt out and slap this bad boy down, I won't have to flip down. We can just ice him out. That's what I'm thinking. So really quick, and then let me get this whole setup real quick. So let's see here. So I guess from what I read in the scenario, the final mission I have to play the protect the professor, and Xavier can't be played in this game at all. So that's great. There goes my confusion. And I have to pick an available overseer. So the overseers. So I'm because my first 2 games in this campaign, because I'm a complete scrub. I didn't focus on the missions, and I just, especially with the Final Horseman, I was like, I don't care. I just want to, because it took me 3 games to beat that. But these are the 3 remaining overseers. So the only thing logical that I could do at this point would be to take a die of some sort and let fate decide it. So I'm not even gonna look at them. Oh wait, doesn't matter. They don't have a backside. All right, who cares? Just do a quick look around here. So we'll have Abyss as 1, Mr. Sinister as 2, Sugar Man will be 3. We'll roll the die, and Sugar Man will be our opponent. That's a doggy. So after figuring out like which bad item I don't like, I guess it all depends on like what kind of hero you're using. Like for me, obviously, I want my toys on the field, so I want War gone, and I want I think it's Pestilence or Famine. Whoever like cuts my deck in like 10 cards. I hate both of them equally, but War's going down first in my opinion, or from what I gathered. All right, so Sugar Man, we'll go over here. That's going in the deck. So I got my 4 copies of Age of Apocalypse, by obligation. Standard cards, Pursue My Past, we'll put over here probably, so I don't have to reach. So I have T-Rex arms. Ancient Ritual. Got the Clan. The Celestial Tech. Because I'm a scrub, I have the punishment for North American Seawall for the whole campaign, so that goes in there. And then we got the Protect for the Professor. Comes in with a threat of 5. And don't worry, I feel like that should be the next battle with the 3 conflicting personalities. I feel like with those personalities, if we put our anger together against each other, we could totally thwart the Horsemen. On Expert. Yeah, Expert. With Standard 2. That sounds like a great idea. Alright, and then I need his cards, which are right here. Alright, so Apocalypse will begin the game in borrowed form. And then the force response, after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 power counter here. If there are at least 4 power counters here, the first player removes 4 of them, discards cards from the top of the counter deck until a superpower card is revealed. Ancient Ritual is a permanent, starts with threat of 5. After threat is placed here, if there is at least 10 threat here, remove 5 threat from the scheme, deal each player face down encounter card. That sounds good. So guess we'll give him the center stage. Alright, and that'll be my autoplay area. Oh, he's catching Pokemon. I don't know. Well, hey, you know what? I haven't even started Standard 2. I haven't even played it yet. I've read things, though. I heard a lot of people don't like it. What about, like, Standard 3, Expert 2? Is that good? Can we just put all the Expert cards in there? Does that dilute it? Or does that just make it unwinnable? Lord Havoc is already starting to catch the Pokemans. I caught a lot of Pokemon today. On my epic walk. So much for being organized. I'll tell you one thing, though. This map feels nice. Like, I like it. I don't think I should... I think I should roll it up, like, every time I'm not using it. I don't think I want kitties laying all over it all day. Just feels good. Actually, my desk is actually pretty small. I actually have a good chunk of it hanging off the top of it, which is kind of funny. You know, it's also really funny. I can never really like determine like how I want my layout to be every time I like do this. I feel like I think the most annoying thing is I don't think it matter how big your mat is, you should never have enough board space for anything. And then they added these little missions over here, and it still kind of just infuriates me because there's just not enough space to be doing extra things over here. All right, and this quick shuffle. It is hot today. It was supposed to be rainy and like cool this weekend. Quite the opposite. Dare I say I'm waiting patiently for winter to get here. Now you can ask me who hurt me. Good thing I got this peach tea here to keep me hydrated. Oh, I can't wait to get Nightcrawler. Everyone sounds like they're having so much fun with him. Bobby Drake is here. I feel like I should maybe just have him right in the center stage. I don't know where to put anything anymore. And then mission team will go over here. And I think everything is set here. Oh yeah, I gotta take him out of his. It's true. It's very true, Lord Havoc, but it's not like I'm talking about physical cards. In the digital world, yeah, no, I was really liking like I'm gonna definitely play the Jokers. I didn't win the Joker scenario, but I I really liked I really liked it. It felt very thematic. Like I really felt like I was Batman and I'm dealing with the Joker shenanigans. So I think it was ES. He told me that made the Batman. I saw that they also made that Joker scenario also, which tip my hat to them for creativity. All right. Yeah. ES. Yeah. All right. Where do I put these? Just put them right here. Just put them right here. Right. Put them right there. And where's my villain counter? Put those there. Put these here. And then 1 second. All right. I think we're good to go. Counter health is there. Decks are shuffled. Mission support's out. All right, and Apocalypse starts in Biomorph. So that's his Biomorph. And his attacks have Overkill, and he has response after Apocalypse changes to this form. Deal 1 indirect damage to each player. Sounds good. Alright, and then the first player takes control of the mission team. Each player searches their deck for an ally and adds it to their hand. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take Forge because he can find me my toys. Hey Lime, how's it going? Alright. So Forge. And now count towards my hand size, so I'll draw 5 cards. Wait, flip this out, make sure this is all set. Okay, this starts with a threat of 1. Alright. I think we're good. Alright. Now we're ready. 2, 5, 6. Alright, so we got Ice Blast, Power of All of Us, Chill Out. Oh, that's amazing. It's amazing. So this will pay for Forge. I'm gonna mulligan these 2. Hey, there it is. That works. Alright. Let's flip to Iceman. Let's get Forge out. I have him search for let's get the Utopia. And then we're gonna do these 2 and get Cryo Connect put out. And let's do. Where's all my stuff? Let's attack Apocalypse for 2. And we'll go ahead and trigger Frostbite. Drop him down to 14. And I'm going to activate Cryokinetic to draw a card. It's not an ice card, so I can't ready up. I'll go ahead and with Forge, I will, I guess, do 1 damage to him. Bring him down to 13. I really like to get this healing factor out. I'm just going to hold on to these 2. And I'll end the turn there. So I'm going to ready up everybody. So that's good. Get this over here. And drop to 5. So, oh, there's Max Jet. Alright. Alright, villain's turn. So 1 threat on the main. And then after resolving step 1 of the phase, place 1 power counter here. So 1. And then force response after threat is placed here if there's a... Okay. So I think that's all set for that one. So then Apocalypse will activate. And he's going to attack me. So grab his boost. And I'll go ahead and defend that to put another Frostbite, triggering the Cryokinetic Perception. I won't ready up because it's not an ice card. So he'll attack me for 2. And then Agent of Apocalypse, deal 1 damage to an ally at the mission, which there are none, and then give the activating enemy an additional boost card. So that's going to be 1. So he had a base of 2, plus 1, that's 3, minus 2 is 1. I don't take any damage. Gave me. Put that over here. These come off. And go for the encounter card. Celestial Tech, when revealed for each celestial attachment in play, resolve its effect as if the attached villain just schemed against you and attacked you. But there are no celestial attachments on the villain. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for a celestial attachment and reveal it. So I get to choose a celestial item. The question is, which one should I grab? Which one is the most non-damning? Let's see here. A Wild Midnight appears. So I got the Celestial Armor attached to the villain. When the villain schemes against you, discard the top card of your deck. That card's resource has... That one seems not too bad. What else has he got? Celestial Weapon. Guess I'll give him the armor. Maybe it won't be too bad. You have if you go on the Pokemon thing there, Havoc, you'll have money when you catch things, and you'll be able to buy more items. So then you can buy Great Balls and Ultra Balls or whatever, and then when you do it, you do the exclamation Pokecatch and then type in the word like Ultra Ball or stuff like that. Alright, so... Okay, so he has armor, and it's my turn. So, that being said... am I dumb if I go straight for the healing factor to put on? Or do I... Man, I'm going to regret this. I'm going to put team building into play. And then I'm going to reduce it to play 1 resource to get Utopia into play. And I'm exhausted, so I can't do anything there. And my turn there, I'll hold on to that. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Glad to see that's starting to pull out for me. Okay, and these guys will ready up. Alright, so threat goes to 3. This goes to 2. And then villain activates. I'll go ahead and I'll just defend with Forge. Oh wait, no, he's got overkill. No, I'm not. I'll defend it to put a frostbite onto him. And activate Cryokinetic. That's definitely not a ice card. And we'll reveal the boost. So after this activation, reveal the card. Okay, so this is going to attach to him, which is going to go in +2 attack. And then it changes him into giant form. So after he changes to form, he heals 1 damage. Bring him back to 14. And then when Apocalypse attacks you, you are stunned, and then discard this card after the activation. So the full attack is going to be for base of 2 + 2. That's 4 -1. So that's 3. And my defense was 2. So I'll take 1 damage and I'll be stunned. Oh, it's after the activation, so he doesn't get +2 this attack. Oh, okay. So does he? So he still just attacks me for 2 in bio. Then. Okay, thank you. Okay, so yeah, so 2. So he's tagging me base of 2 -1. I defend that, and then the activation. So is it, so after so is I guess the wording is just messing with my head. So after the activation reveal, so does that mean like the after the fight or after he schemes basically they're referred to, not the effect of the boost. It's does. Got it. Okay. Well, I already healed him the 1, so and there. That seems legal now. Thank you. Words are words sometimes. Alright, so he's giant, has an attack of 4, and he's got some Celestial armor. Not bad. And he's got Stalwart. I'll give myself an encounter card. Biomorphic Blast. When revealed, if Apocalypse is in biomorph form, he activates against you. Otherwise, change Apocalypse to biomorph into biomorph form, and then place 1 power counter on the main scheme. After this activation, that's just the boost I'm reading. Okay, so he's going back to biomorph. And then after he goes into biomorph, he deals 1 indirect damage to each player. So I lose 1, so I'm at 10. And then this goes to 3. All right. And I have had all my punishments. Alright, so let's see here. Let's use Venom and Superpower Training for 2 resources to put out Beak. When she comes into play, or from my hand, I can remove 1 threat from a scheme for each X-Mon ally I control. So that'll be 2 that I can take off of the main. Now I can trigger Utopia to ready up Iceman. I'm going to... Actually, no. I'm going to replay that real quick. I'm going to do the same thing, but there's a cheaper option. Team building, Superpower Training, then I put Beak, then he raise up, remove that. So there should be only 1 threat on the main. Oh, it's right here. Okay. And then I'm going to do 1 resource to put into play Unflappable. And then I'll do another resource to put on my Armored Vest. So now my defense is at 3. I'll go ahead and have Beak thwart 1 off of the main. So she'll take 1 damage. I got space already. And then let's have... I'm going to attack 2 damage onto Apocalypse. Drop him down to 12. And that'll put Frostbite on him. And I'll end it right there. And then I'm going to drop to a hand size of 5. Alright, villain's turn. 1 threat on the main. This goes to 4. So if there are at least 4 power cards here, the first player removes 4 of them and then discards cards from the top of the counter deck until a super power card is discarded and reveals it. So there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, super power card. So let's see what we got. Alright, so we got Plugged In. When defeated, if Apocalypse is in Cyberpath form, he activates against you and the player who defeated this game. Otherwise, change Apocalypse to Cyberpath form and give him a tough status card. Let's see where I'm going to put that. Alright, now villain's going to activate against me. Get the boost card down. Block with Iceman. Put another Frostbite on him. Activate Cryokinetic. Draw a card. That's not an ice card. Flip up. So he's got 2, 4, and then 5, 6, and then place 1 threat on Ancient Ritual. So okay, so yeah, so 4, 5, 6, and that would be the minus the 2. So that's 4 attack. My defense is 3. It's 1 damage. that I'm taking. So I won't be able to trigger Unflappable. And I'm stunned. Alright, and then after that, I discard this card after the activation. Alright. And there we are. So, counter card. Got the Ozymandias, Toughness Villainous. And when Ozma schemes, place threat on the ancient ritual. Okay, this is going pretty good. I am going to so that's gotta go. He's on there. Let's do this. I'm gonna attack with Beak to ping this toughness off. She'll be defeated by consequential. And then I'm going to do 3 resources to play an Ice Blast. And I put Frostbite on the villain, Frostbite on the ally. And then I do 3 damage to everybody. So, Apocalypse takes 3. Dropping him down to 9. And this guy takes 3. So he's got 3 health points left. I'm going to use team building. And I'm going to pay 1 resource to put out a snow clone. And I'm going to have them attack 2 on him, which will put his HP remaining. So that's 5. He won't take consequential because of the frostbite. Also, I'll activate Utopia. It's already up. Iceman. He's got 1 threat. I'm just gonna exhaust him to get rid of the stun. And then I'll just I'll attack with Forge to take out this guy. Actually, let me check to make sure he doesn't have any. No, he doesn't. Okay. So that's done. Forge is gone. Okay. And that's all the moves I have right now. So let's ready up. Draw hand size 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's some resources. Alright, and so we're going to 1 threat on the main. And the villain's going to activate. I will defend. Put a frostbite on him. And I'll trigger my cryokinetic. Hey, I can ready up. That felt good. And we'll release the boost. So that's going to be 2. So he's attacking me with 4. And then minus the 2. So that's a 2 attack that's going through. My defense is a 3. So I win. And I will trigger my Unflappable to draw another card. And then he'll give me an encounter card. And it's a Clan Akaba Zealot. He has Guard. Place 2 threat on the Ancient Ritual. So this is at 8. And then, yeah, so that's done. Okay. So, do 1 resource to put in Deaf Focus. And I'm going to attack the Clan Zealot and do 2 damage to him. And I'll put a frostbite on him. And then I'll have my Snow Clone finish him off. I'm going to play Strength to use what doesn't kill me, so I can heal 2 and ready up. That brings me up to 11. And I'm going to go ahead and do a I'm going to attack the villain for 2. Bring him down to 7. Frostbite. And then I'm going to do a double resource. And I'm going to play an Arctic Attack and do 6 damage to an enemy with Frostbite. So that will drop him down to 1. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm just going to do 3. I'm going to do 4 damage and put another Frostbite on him. And then I'm going to discard that. Ready up, everyone. And then drop to my hand size. Nick Fury, Frozen Solid, Hard to Ignore, Chill Out. Nice. Alright. Oh, I think I forgot to... Did I forget to put... I feel like there should be a power counter on this. At least 2 at least. Okay. Villain's turn. Threat goes to 3. And then this will go to 3. Villain's going to activate. I'll go ahead and defend that. Trigger another Frostbite. Another Earth American Seawall. That's not great. It's going to come out with 2 threat with Hinder, and it has Surge. Oh no, it's a boost. I'm sorry. Oh, I deal it. I give it to me as a face down card. So, so he's, and it's got that on there too. All right, so 2, 4, and then minus, so 4 minus the 3, 1. That's a success. Oh yeah, I also forgot to do the Cryokinetic, and that's definitely not an ice card, so I'm not writing up. So these will come off. I won the defense. I will trigger Unflappable to draw another card. Hey, that's still not ice, but that's the Power Bolt. Okay, so no damage. This is given to me as a face down boost card or face down encounter card. So I'll get another encounter card, and so we'll reveal this, and it's going to Surge and giant sized Despot. When revealed, if Apocalypse is in giant form, he activates against you. Otherwise, change Apocalypse to giant form and place 1 power counter on the main scheme. So he goes into giant form. Power counter goes on. This goes to 4. Discard cards until a celestial weapon is revealed. So discard. Discard. Oh no, superpower, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. So that was good. Also, when he goes into giant form, he heals himself 1 damage. Forgot to do that. And this superpower is when revealed, if Apocalypse is in giant form, he activates against you. Otherwise, change the Apocalypse to giant form. So he's activating against me. Why? So he's attacking. He's attacking me with 2, right? So I'm going to just I'll have the Snow Clone defend it. So attacking me for 2. Boost after activation, change Apocalypse to Cyberpath form. So 2 damage. My Snow Clone's dead. Activation's completed. He goes into Cyberpath. And that's concluded, so I can finish doing this. This comes into play with 2 threat with Hinder. I already done its Surge stuff. So, where is it? So it comes in with 4. And while this is in here, villain can't take damage. So now that became a priority. And last counter card. Celestial Weapon attached to the villain. Force Interrupt. When the villain attacks you, discard the top card of your deck. That card's resource has, and the following icons, bad things happen to me. Alright, so he has this Celestial Weapon, and now his Celestial, and he has Retaliate 1. Oh, and also after he changes to this form, I have to place 1 threat on each scheme in play. Oh. So this goes to 4. This isn't going the way I expected. This goes to 5. This goes to 6. And that goes to 9. So good. You know, I felt really super confident before I laid the cards on the table. Before I started this. Well, what do we do? I feel like Plugged in needs to go. The ancient ritual, I feel like that's gonna be dumb. No, I need to be able to do damage to him. So maybe if I do this, we'll do Power of All of Us, and then 2, 3. We'll bring Nick Fury out, and he'll give me cards. Oh, I got Nate Gray. When he enters my hand, give your identity a tough status card. Fantastic. Let's do one resource to put containment strategy on North American seawall. Let's do Deaf Focus, and then reduce the. Actually, no. Let's might as well just do it this way. 2 resources. Put out my power belt. And I gain 3 hit points. So I'm at 14. And then I'm going to exhaust power belt, wild resource for an ice event. And I'm going to use Death Focus because it's a superpower. So now I can remove 3 threat off of a scheme. Which I think I want to remove it off. You know what? I should have. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna remove 3 threat off of the plugged in. So that will leave 2 on it. And then I'll have Fury thwart that down. Take the 1 damage. So that's defeated. I forgot, what does this do? If he's in Cyberpath, which he is, he activates against me. Oh, I should learn how to read. Maybe if I read someday. Whatever. It is what it is. I'll live with my mistakes. So he's going to attack me. Sorry, I got tough actually. Oh, it's fine. So activating against me. Here's his boost card. And Force Interrupt. When the villain attacks you, discard the top card of my deck. Wow, it's cool. It's my Avengers Mansion. That's exactly what I wanted it to be. Oh, I get to discard a card from my hand, but oh, well, I don't have a hand, so I win. That's sweet. And then the boost card is either place 3 threat on the Ancient Ritual or this card gains 3 boosts. I mean, I'll take the boost because I have toughness, so that's fine. That actually worked out pretty well. Yay me. That's right. Lords of Seto Kaiba. Screw the rules. Alright. So that concludes that nonsense. So I'll ready up everybody now, and I'll draw my hand size. 5. Okay, I think things are gonna start swinging in my favor now. I was getting scared, but now. All right, so 1 card I'm gonna be doing a an extra encounter card. So I got Snow Clone, Deadpool, Night Nurse. Hey, there's my slide. Oh, I'm about to become good. All right. Actually, I'm going to be getting that encounter card because I'm definitely going to probably... Maybe I should not. I don't think I'm going to do the Cryokinetic because I don't want to take the encounter card. I'll just block with Nick. But I want to defend so I can start removing threat off of that seawall. Oh, what do I want to do? Doesn't matter. Alright, threat on the main. It's at 5. Place 1 power counter. And villain's going to activate. And I'm going to have Nick Fury defend that. So it's going to be... So that's 3 boosts. And he's attacking me, so I have to discard this. So it was going to happen no matter what. That's my double lightning. So do 2 damage to the identity. And Nick did his job. Thanks, Nick. Which is fine. I decked out. So this is going to be my bad card. I'm shuffling my deck. Okay. So now encounter card. So the first one will be Source of Power. Comes in with 5 threat. When defeated, if Apocalypse is in Biomorph, he activates against the player who defeated the scheme, otherwise change to Biomorph. And it has an Amplify icon, so this gets 5. And next encounter card. Cool. Attached to Apocalypse, changes him into giant form. And he heals 1 damage, so he's at 5. Kinda wish I had Nick now. Alright, it's my turn. So we got a Night Nurse, hard to ignore, which is good. Definitely want to play that. I will. So let's get a hard to ignore on the table. I need to consolidate stuff for space. I'm going to use my belt, and I'm going to use Death Focus to put Ice Slide on. So now I'm a 2 thwart, 3 attack, 3 defense. Gonna use Mission Team. I'm gonna exhaust it. Reduce the cost of the next. Actually, I'm not ready to do that. I probably should put him out there though. I didn't even read how Sugar Man works. After you discard cards, heal 3 damage off Sugar Man for each physical discarded. Is that after? What if I kill him? Does he still get to heal if I kill him? Can't. So I can thwart down the main scheme now because the one is. So I probably should do that. No, he's gonna have a 4 attack. Plus he gets to discard stuff. Um. Actually, let's do. Can't attack him until that's gone. That's so dumb. Alright, I'm gonna thwart 2 off of that. And then I'm going to use team building, use Deadpool as a resource, put in a snow clone to exhaust Utopia, ready up Iceman again. And then I'm going to thwart another 2. So that will leave it at 1. And that's good enough. Alright. So 5 cards. So another hard to ignore. Ice Blast. Triage. Doesn't kill me. Arctic Attack. Alright, so 1 threat on the main. That goes up to 2. Villain's going to activate. Force Interrupt. So Force Interrupt's probably going to happen first. Oh, he hasn't attacked me right because he's. I think I have to declare if I'm going to defend first. Then that kicks in, I think. So I am going to defend, and that's going to. Well, the force. So the Force Interrupt. So wait, what happens first? So he attacks. I feel like he attacks. So I would discard my 1 card first, which is a wild. So I'm gonna get stunned because I discarded Night Nurse, so that would make sense. So I'm stunned, and this card's gonna get discarded out. I have to discard 1 card from my hand. So I guess it's my choice. Yeah. So that's gone. And then 2 damage to my identity. So that's 10. This card gets discarded. I am defending. So the Frostbite will go on. And then that'll activate Cryokinetic Perception. I'll reveal that. So I won't ready up. So now he's attacking me for base of 4. And my defense is a 3, 4. So my defense is a 4. And then minus the 1 of his 4 attack. That's 3. So I'll win that exchange. I would be stunned, but I'm already stunned. So that's gone. And now I can trigger Unflappable because I didn't take damage. And then I can trigger Hard to Ignore and remove 1 threat off the main. Oh, and then I can remove threat off of this. Since I took no damage, I can remove 2, but there's only 1 on there, so North America Seawall is going to be victoried. And this goes to discard, so we'll put that over here. Oh, actually, no. Nope. The North American Seawall will still go because I defended, but I don't get this card. I can't trigger Unflappable. I can't trigger Hard to Ignore because there was an Amplify item, or icon. So he actually had a 5 attack. Wait, was this my boost card too? Oh, I just messed up everything. Yeah, I did this all wrong. 4. And then this is his boost card. Alright, so the 4, 5, I take a damage. So I'm at 9. So these 2 don't get triggered, so the threat's back at 6, that's fine. The power containment strategy was fine because I defended. Doesn't have to be successful. It's only more if I don't take damage. So that's done. And then after the activation, change to Biomorph form. Now he has Overkill. Alright, that's back. Then I'll get an encounter card. Celestial Tech. For each Celestial attachment play, resolve its effect as if the attached villain just schemed against you and attacked you. Alright, so when the villain schemes against you, discard the top card of your deck. And it's a fist. Give the villain a tough status card. That's neat. Alright. Okie dokie. Alright. My turn. So now he's got toughness. Can't attack. I can play 1 resource. Team building. To get Beak out. And we'll take 2 threat off of this Ancient Ritual. Put it down to 7. And then exhaust Utopia, ready up Iceman. We'll have let's thwart 2 off of sources of power, bring that down to 3. Let's thwart Nar1 and get it down to 2. And then let's do Let's do 1 resource, put another Hard to Ignore in play. And then we'll do nothing else. Hold on to Ice Blast. Ready up everything. And then go 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so I got Forge back. Actually, got my workout. Okay, so 1 threat on the main puts up to 7. Powers at 3. And then villain's going to activate. Try doing another block. So Frostbite. And Cryokinetic. Draw 1. I can ready up. Reveal Boost. Dark Designs. After this activation resolves, place 1 Pursuit counter on Pursuit by the Past. So he's attacking me for 2, 3. That's 3 minus 1, so that'll be 2. That will be a successful defense. So I'll go ahead and exhaust both my Hard to Ignores and remove 2 threat off the main. And then we'll go ahead and exhaust Unflappable to draw another card. And then activation was done with that, so put 1 counter on Pursue by the Past. This comes off. And do a counter card. Dark Designs, place 1 Pursuit counter on Pursue by Past, then if there's any counters on the villain schemes. Alright, so Apocalypse is going to scheme. Here's the boost, Force Interrupt, discard top card. It's a mental, so I'm confused, and this card gets discarded. So I'm stunned and confused, and I totally discarded my Night Nurse already, so it's all good. I didn't catch, no one caught the Kakuna. And the scheme. Place 1 threat on the mission side scheme and give the enemy an additional boost. So 1 threat will go on here, 6. After this activation, change form to Cyberpath mode. So 2 threats gonna go, so only 1 threat goes on. And he goes to Cyberpath. And he has Retaliate. And then, oh actually, so when he got switched over to Biomorph, I should have taken damage. And then he switches over here, places 1 threat on the main. Oh, it's back to 7. That was very counterproductive. Alright, good stuff. And I guess we'll do the encounter card now. Oh, I already did the encounter card. It was that Dark Design. Alright, so that's my turn. Confused and stunned. We'll go ahead and do Power of All of Us. Actually, first let's do... I'm going to exhaust Iceman to attack, get rid of my stun. And then I'm going to do a Power of All of Us. And I'm going to bring Forge out. And I can search my deck for X-Men support card, which... Oh, that's a dog. So I'm choosing the X-Jet. We'll do a team building, and then we'll play Strength to bring out the X-Jet. Let's do... Schemes more on that. Let's do that for an ice card. One wild resource there, and we'll do another to use Polaris as a resource. I'm gonna put a Frozen Solid on Apocalypse, and then let's do a Def Focus. Do one resource here, and we'll put a snow clone in play. And then let's have Beak Thwart one off the main. She'll be defeated. And then we'll have Forge Thwart one off the main. Bring it back down to 5. So Beak's defeated. Then let's ready up everybody. Drop the hand size, Ever Vigilant, Power Protection, Power of all of us. Chill Out, Genius. Alright, so one threat on the main. This goes to 4. Discard cards so you get a superpower. And he's not getting a superpower. He decked out. Now I'll get accelerate. Hey, I didn't accelerate the scheme on the first turn. I did it. Alright. So Villain would activate, but he won't. Frozen Solid. Force Interrupt. When the attached enemy would activate, discard Frozen Solid instead and attach a Frostbite to the enemy. Yeah. And then give me an encounter card. Oh. Why? It's so good. I did it. I got accelerated. It just didn't happen on the first turn like I've been becoming noticed for. All right, so I got my obligation. Oh my god! I got scared. 1 second. I have to run to the bathroom. Okay. So I got my acceleration. I got my obligation here. So now I'm gonna be taking a frost every time I lay frostbite down. I'm taking 1 damage. So that's gonna happen. And he's got retaliate. He's got 5 health and a toughness. This is dumb. This is not what I wanted to happen, but he is in Cyberpath. He's in Cyberpath, right? So whatever. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go Death Focus Power Belt. I'm gonna do a chill out. I'm gonna remove 3 threat off the main. So this will go to 3. Who cares about acceleration? I'm just gonna out DPS the mechanics. I'm gonna. He's got a frostbite on there. You know what? Forge is gonna sacrifice his life. He did his job. I'm gonna have him attack Apocalypse to ping off his toughness. He'll die. I'll have Iceman attack. And he'll do 3 damage to the villain. And he'll put... Oh yeah, I forgot to do the damage on that. Yeah, so 1 damage because the frostbite went on there. And then another damage, frostbite. And then damage from retaliate, so I'm at 5. This is good, this is good. This is what we wanted to do. It's all part of the plan now. And then we're going to do a power of protection. Wait. How do we do this? So he's at 2. We'll have 1 snow clone attack, do 2 damage to him. So I won't take the retaliate on that because I defeat his first stage. I think that's right. Is that right? Because the retaliation rule, like if you defeat the first stage, you won't get the retaliate on it, or is it still retaliate because it's the villain? And I don't know what makes sense with the rulings sometimes. So he was in Cyberpath when I beat him. So stage 2. And he has 20 health. 20 health. Okay. So now I'm going to play Power Protection. And I'm going to play Ever Vigilant. And I'm going to ready Iceman. And I'm going to have Iceman attack him again for 3. I'll drop him down to 17. I'll put another Frostbite on him. I'll take 1 damage for that, 1 damage from the Retaliate, so I'm at 3. Okay. Okay. We don't have to be scared. I'm going to hold on to these 2 resources. I think that's appropriate. And then I'll do 1 attack with my Snow Clone to do 2 damage to Apocalypse. Bring him down to 15. I won't take damage for the Consequential, but I will take 1 damage for the Retaliate. And then I'm going to... Oh, wait. I also forgot to trigger my Cryokinetic for that last turn, so I'm going to do that. And I can ready up for that. So I just got an Arctic Attack. Oh, man. I should just play it. I could do 6 damage on him. Or I could do 4 damage to him. Put another Frostbite on him. I got how many? I got 3. So, will that kill me? I think it will. No, it won't. I'll have 1 health left. But I can ready up. I am readied up. That's perfect. Yeah. So, yeah, you want to talk about living life to the wire? We're going to do it. Double resource, Arctic Attack. Going to do only 4 damage to the villain. So that's 11. Plus he gets another Frostbite. So I'll take 1 damage for Retaliate, 1 damage for the other. I'm at 1 health right now. And I'm readied. Because there was an ice card for my Cryokinetic. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip down to Bobby. Now, Bobby, what in the hell? I'm going to chill out by the pool. This is going to get shuffled back into my deck. Okay. Maybe some magic will happen here. Okay. Now, I get to shuffle 1, 2, 3, 4 ice cards back into my deck. So I'm going to take another one of these. I will take another one of those. I'll take another one of those. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Alright. And he's confused. Now I will recover 4. And my obligation will be discarded. And now we will ready up. Drop to a hand size of 6. I'm keeping Power of all of us in here. So, another Hard Ignore. Arctic Attack. Superpower Training. Nick Fury. 3, 4, 5. And Electrostatic Armor. Cool. Okay. So, now it's the villain's turn. So 1 threat will go on to... Oh, I'm sorry. 2 threat will go on to the main. This will bring it to 5. And then the power counter will go on there. Which... There we go. And now the villain will scheme. He's got a scheme of 3. So with the boost... Worldwide Crisis, Place 1 threat on the mission side scheme and give the activating enemy an additional boost card. So this goes to 7. He'll get an additional boost card. And that's 1. So that's 4, 5, minus 4. So yeah, right? 3 with the 1. So 3, 4, 5, 5 minus the 4, so 1. So 1 threat goes on the main. It could have been a lot worse. So, and then we will do the encounter card, Agent of Apocalypse. Choose either to add the Agent of Apocalypse to the mission area or activates against you. I'll send him to the mission area. Send him away. That's fine. And then it's my turn. Okay. So this should be exhausted. That should not be all right. What to do? I want to do 2, 3, 4. Well, actually, I'll just do this. Exhaust, heal 4. Go to 9. Flip back to Iceman. And then I'm going to do X-Jet, Power of All of Us. And then Super Training is another resource, that's 4. And put out Nick Fury. And he comes into play. Draw the 3 cards. Draw the 3 cards, or you know, I can't say this campaign is gonna be a perfect run because I didn't really pass all the missions, but you know what? I don't have time to protect the professor. I gotta deal with the apocalypse, so I'm just gonna do it the way I want to do it. I'm gonna do 4 damage with Nick Fury, and drop this sucker down to 7, and then I'm going to attack with Iceman and do 2 damage. Do a Frostbite. Do a Retaliate on me. Trigger Cryokinetic, draw a card. Not a nice card. And then I'll just do Death Focus, Power Belt, Arctic Attack. And that is how you don't save the professor and you defeat Apocalypse. The final boss has been defeated. Wait a minute. Do I lose? Wait, I lose the game? Because I didn't do that? Because I didn't finish this? Where's the rulebook? I did not save the professor. Come on. Every time we play together, what do we do with Professor Xavier? We throw him. I destroyed the timeline. Come on. It didn't say the rules. I had to save him. I mean, technically, I save him if I beat Apocalypse, right? Oh, I didn't read this. If the Protect the Professor mission science scheme was defeated, the players save Professor X and win the campaign. If the Protect the Professor science scheme was not defeated, the players fail to save Professor X and lose the campaign. You know what? Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. You know what? Sometimes in life, you have to make hard decisions, for the greater good. And here I am doing Bobby things, all right? Being sweet, managing threat. And I just saw an opportunity. Nick comes in. He's like, yo, let's just take this dude out. And he's like, I didn't lose because I was protection. I could have probably kept this going. Whatever. Let me tell you something. I paid for this. Book says I lose. I say I win. And it goes back to the old saying, screw the rules. Cyclops would say, I bet. Well, I'll definitely fight him again, but my campaign has concluded. I'm going to stick true to the rules of the campaign. The way I look at it, I beat Apocalypse. Apocalypse has been defeated. So, me and Nick Fury, we're just gonna, me and this guy right here, we're just gonna hold hands and get on the power slide, right? We're just gonna get on the power slide. Love how I never got to use this. That was a bummer. And we're just gonna slide off into the sunset together, like two friends. That were like, yeah, we just took these. We just saved. In the words of Samuel L. Jackson, we just saved the motherfucking world. That's what we just did there. It's okay. I can say that I'm an adult, and I paid my taxes. Yeah, but. I had fun. I love this campaign. This campaign is great. I'm gonna definitely play a new one. I'm thinking about doing Jubilee protection run with it. But I'm kind of waiting for Nightcrawler, which is coming Wednesday. I'm really surprised. I did a really crappy job at shuffling my deck because I did not get a lot of these Pursue by the Past cards till the end of the deck. So yeah, it was fun. I appreciate your support and watching me. It was fun. I felt like you were here at the table with me, doing nothing. I'm just joking. But Josh, I joined the club though with the mat. Now we'll match. No one caught the hoot hoot? I didn't even know it was out. I would have totally gone for that. Bummer. Okay, well, I am going to get off, and I'm going to probably go play some more cards in a little bit. So, everyone, have a great night, and thanks for stopping by. And we saved the world, but we didn't. So. It's just how it goes. Have a good night.